Okay, well, it's the next day. As you can see, I went and took the trailer back, borrowed it from a friend, went and washed it up and everything. We got Grandpa here, looking all snazzy and classy, like he always does. And then we got this. Didn't really go over it much yesterday. It's a little rough. Apparently the guy I bought it from the original owner. The original owner slid off a road or something and did all of this. That being said, and the frame's got some surface rust on it, but it didn't look too bad. Flares held on by zip ties. Nice, I approve. Tires seem to be getting a little low on tread now for some reason. It's weird. Wouldn't know why. It's a 2500 non-HD, exactly what I was looking for. As you can see, Grandpa's a 1500 HD, 2500 non-HD. The frames don't hang down as far because they don't have the factory body lift. So, kind of what I was looking for. So this will work out. I was wanting an extra cab just for a little bit more cab space. I don't know if you guys follow D-Man Blues Freak on Instagram, but I kind of want to do something close to what his pickup is. Basically, I want the bed, chop it here, chop it here. Take that much out of the bed, out of the frame, out of everything. Kind of thinking about just finding a factory crew cab half-ton 5-point-something foot bed and putting it on there. That way at least I have a factory bed in case I wanted to do a canopy or a bed cover, something like that. Front end's a little messed up. Bumper, or not bumper. Hood's messed up, headlight's broken. This bumper's actually off of a 1500 Chevy, not a GMC, we figured out, so that's cool. Here's the under hood. Got the 6-liter with cast iron heads. So if you know anybody that wants cast iron heads, make you a deal, because I have over here on the trailer of randomness a Junkyard 5.3. So I will take those heads off, put them on that 6-liter. One, it'll gain me, what is it? I think I'll lose about 60 pounds doing that from what I was reading, if I remember right. Secondly, it'll up the compression for me, get a little bit more power. And then I want to do probably some like pack 12-18 valve springs in those heads. I don't know, maybe a sloppy stage 1 or something cam in this. I want to do a sloppy stage 2. I just don't know how that would be wheeling. Sloppy stage 2 is what's in that thing. And it's pretty rowdy cam. I don't know if I need that much, but we'll see. I can probably be talked into something. Pretty greasy. I'm guessing it's, I don't know. Allegedly, so the pickup has 348,000 miles. Allegedly, this engine has 80,000 on it. And the guy I bought it from recently put a starter on it and then recently put a new hydro boost on it. There's actually a receipt for the hydro boost in there. So that's a plus, but it's also got drive-by cable, which I'm okay with for wheeling. I mean, it's a pickup. Passenger side's got some dents in it. Definitely not as bad as the driver's side, but it's definitely been a work truck, that's for sure, which is totally fine. I had actually had a line on, was going to be buying a different pickup. It was an 05 Chevy, but it was a 2500 HD. So one, it had the factory body lift that I didn't like. Didn't really want it to hang down that far. And two, it was really clean. I almost would have felt bad wheeling that one. A friend of mine ended up buying it instead, so it worked out. He needed a pickup, so whatever. This one's definitely rough. I won't feel bad treating this one the way I want to out wheeling. You can see the door hinges are pretty shot, wearing into the door. Watch, it'll drop. I was kind of playing with it earlier, and you can kind of... Yeah, that's bad. Luckily, there's a couple of doors over there. Might be able to steal some hinges off or something. Here's the interior. Seat's yep, it's a seat. And then the back's as you seen earlier, got the perma gangsta lean going on, so that's cool. But it's kind of dirty in here. It's not terrible. Windshield's broken. Apparently it's got the fancy mirror with temperature, maybe? That'd be cool for wheeling, I guess. Heated back window. I mean, it's gonna be a pinky out wheeler. Should be fun though. So I guess I'm going to I'll work on getting the pressure washer out. See how this goes. Oh, I didn't tell you why I got it so cheap. So as you've seen in some of the videos, leaks transmission fluid. Sounds like it needs a U-joint. It's got some problems going on, and we noticed it needs a CV axle in the front. Whatever, that's pretty normal. Pretty easy to change out. Well, I won't be able to show you now, but here's the underside. And we were looking yesterday, and when you put it in drive or reverse or whatnot, you can actually watch the transfer case move, almost like it's not bolted down. So that's cool. And I don't see anything obvious, but I'm hoping that is why it's leaking so much. Because I mean, it's like straight water falling. I'm guessing our shenanigans yesterday didn't help anything, but we'll see. I want to do a doubler in it of some sort. I don't know. Trying to do some research last night. Sounds like my best option might just be going with the, was it the Northwest Fab Eco box? And then I can do a pretty easy doubler. It's got push button shift now. I'll get rid of all that. I just want cable shift. Keep it nice and simple, easy. I'll have to get rid of that center console. I want a bench seat. A bench seat, or at least like what Grandpa has in here, a bench with the flip up center console would be cool, just in case. But that way I at least have access to the floor for shift levers and stuff. And then talking with Nick, doing some research, might try and do a Hummer H2 e-locker in the back and possibly in the front, because we're keeping it IFS. I do not want to solid axle it. I'm weird, I know, but I'm keeping it IFS. I want to do like 40s on it, and if I can do front and rear e-lockers, that would be sweet, because my original plan was just to weld everything. But we'll see. It's not going to be a right away wheeler unless things work out. I mean, if I can find like a decent deal on even some 37s or something, crank the torsion bars, do some cutting, weld everything up, because I want to re-gear it. I think it probably has 373s. I haven't looked at the RPO code, but I want to find 410s and do the e-lockers. So even if I do 37s, weld everything up and wheel it as a long bed, what do I care, right? We're chopping it up. So we'll see. But I think for right now, we will we'll keep working at this. Gonna go grab the old pressure washer, do some pressure washing, see what we can get into.